All right. Facebook is acting up tonight. I see. Hey, y'all. I've been trying to get on, but I'm having some issues with my desktop version. Hey, Mama. Glad you're on. Hello. I know you're going to have something to contribute tonight. Okay, so tonight's episode, season 2, episode 30 is truly living every day. It's something that people don't really think about. So I am looking forward to your feedback. I've been having some problems with the desktop version of the Facebook, so I barely was able to get on. So hopefully we have a good connection, and we have good sound, and we have good quality video. But season 2, episode 30, truly living every day. People don't truly live every day, right? We just kind of sometimes go, welcome there, Mr. Escamilla. I see you there. So do you truly live every day, or are you walking around like you're sleepwalking or just trying to make it through? Unfortunately, we don't truly live every day. And as you know, we have 2 important days in our life: the day that we are born and the day we figure out what we were destined to do. Otherwise, we have a day of passing. So we want to get all of those days in between, and we want to make sure that we are truly living during those days, right? And what are the ways we can truly live? I have about 10 of those to share with y'all tonight. So I definitely want your comments and your feedback. And let's do it. Truly living every day. Are you just functioning? Not really where you want to be, maybe. Not accomplishing the things that you think that you should have accomplished. You know, it can be kind of confusing. Just going to work, just kind of make ends meet, or working so hard to make your goals a reality, or listening to what other people think or have told you that you should be doing, or where you should be at this time in your life. So there are really, it's a point to be made when it comes to truly living, because when you don't think about it, you're really not truly sometimes, right? Okay, so my first tip for you in order to truly live is, I think that it is essential for you to create yourself a bucket list. And don't think of it, in a bad way. Don't think, oh, I want to do these things before I die. No, that's not necessarily what it means. Set yourself a timeline. Welcome on Instagram and Facebook. Set yourself a timeline of when you want to do all the activities that you want to do. Whether you say, I'm going to do this every 30 days, I'm going to do one of these things for my bucket list, or whether you say, I'm going to do these things this year and these things next year. Create a bucket list, something that is attainable for you, right? Which leads me into my second point. Not only, do you create the bucket list, but make sure that it is something that is attainable. Set attainable goals, right? Something that you can measure, something that you can, look at and say, yeah, it is something that I am able to do, whether it's, it's not affected by a budgetary constraint or something like that. Being ignored when you're trying hard. I know, right? Never getting the validation, right? Never getting the validation. I used to, sadly, I pretty much came, I had a hard knock life. I'm not going to lie. And I pretty much had to, really be proud of me. I had to learn how to do that. I couldn't rely on other people around me, my family, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't know how to be proud of me, or they didn't know how to give, good, creative, constructive, feedback. They never patted me on the back to say, oh, that's great. There was a whole lot of competition or jealousy in some of the relationships, and it wasn't necessary, because I'm very much not a jealous person. So I totally get that. When you're working hard, you're trying real hard to live a good, full life. You're doing everything that you need to do, whether you're providing for your family, going out to work every day. Life is hard. It's truly hard, but there are people who understand, because they have lived and they are trying to do it. You will have to forgive me. I'm trying to reconnect.